Good morning, I'm PolarizedMoon and welcome back to Phantasy Star Online 2. So we're gonna be heading back into Omega to try and manipulate the Akashic Records through Omega. But first we're gonna go to get a medical checkup, I guess.
What did we do to deserve this?
This isn't some kind of punishment, Matoy. It's a perfectly normal procedure. What I'm wondering is, how could you run all around like that with such extensive injuries?
I'm sorry.
You need to get some rest until your wounds heal, Matoy. Stay far away from conflicts of any kind. And you, what were you thinking? Running off to Earth before the dust from the battle even settled. Yes, I know full well how urgent it was. But as your caretaker, I have every right to complain.
True.
Listen carefully, Guardians. If you get injured, you report to me right away. Do I make myself clear?
Well. Sounds like someone got quite the scolding.
Yeah, thank you, Risa.
Why not think of this as just taking a hard-earned rest, Matoy? Oh, Risa, I didn't know you'd come back. Let me tell you, fighting on the front lines when you're outnumbered is so fun, it just stings.
But
Risa came back from the battlefield at my request. I suppose I ought to be present if we're getting Omega involved.
makes sense.
Oh, is that you, Harriet? After all this time, it still shocks me to hear you in there.
Could you talk like Risa, Harriet?
What? You want me to mimic Risa? What do we have here?
Oh my god, that wasn't right at all. That was hilarious.
No, please don't make me do that again. Anyway, moving on. Can you head to the bridge? If we're headed for Omega, we need Alma's help.
I didn't know we could go back to Omega. I mean, from a gameplay perspective, we can go back to wherever we want in the story, but I didn't realize from the plot I didn't realize from the plot we could go back to Omega also.
According to my calculations, deploying the barrier through Omega has a high probability of success. So, will you do it?
That goes without saying, yeah.
As a former denizen, I will accompany you. Allow me to take the lead.
Look out, Omega.
Oh my god.
Here I come, at long last.
Does Risa have to be there for that?
That's all well and good, Harriet, but can Risa even go?
Her bond with me will let her. As a divine being of Omega, I imagine I could simply go on my own, but...
She insisted.
Looking forward to seeing
Yeah.
what kind of fight the baddies on Omega put up. I'm thrilled, stoked, pumped even.
Are we gonna see like a non-cast looking Risa?
I cannot simply dismiss my host's wishes. Very well. She will serve as my guard.
I certainly hope she won't need to do any guarding. Oh, well, I guess I'll go too.
I don't know if they would allow, I don't know if plot-wise a cast could go into Omega and stay a cast. But I'm not entirely sure how that works. We'll find out.
Here helping me send them over to Omega.
But if the player character was playing a cast, they would have to be a cast when they go in. So I guess that would have to circumvent anything that I'm trying to think of right now. So probably they'd be able to stay a cast. I don't know.
Under the circumstances, we can't risk having both Guardians away at once.
Understandable.
Besides, I believe you were ordered to get some rest. I understand how you feel, but we need you to sit this one out.
I'll be back before you know it.
All right, I understand. Be careful over there.
Will do.
Sierra, can you go to Omega as a guide?
changing pretty rapidly over there, haven't they? Will I even be able to play navigator for them?
It's alright. Omega remains largely the same as the world the Guardians knew. Since I am a being of Omega, my presence here in this world has synchronized the flow of time between the two.
Oh. Interesting.
In that case, my concern has more to do with the fact that you're asking me to go back to a world with Maggie in charge.
Oh my god.
Now, I'm sure Margareta has things well under control. Most likely.
That's hilarious. Most likely. Chapter 5, The Savior Comes Again. The foreign land twice visited. So I guess we're the savior who's showing up again. Careful preparation and tea party. Okay.
Well, hello there. Are you, by any chance, the Ash Maiden of this planet?
The Ash Maiden of this planet. Does that mean that there's an Ash Maiden of other planets too? I mean, I guess technically that could make sense.
I've never shot an Ash Maiden before. So, you wanna be my guinea pig? Blam!
Oh my god.
What's this? Looks like another tough customer. Hey you! Did you come here for a friendly visit? Or just to make trouble? Well?
A little bit of both, probably.
Oh, do stop, Risa. It's not nice to be rude. I apologize. Risa can be a little uncouth sometimes.
First, you sound like you're trying to pick a fight. And now you flat out apologize. Something doesn't add up here. Spit it out. I see. I get it. However, if you're here about the barrier, everything's already been conveyed to Xiao. You'll have to ask him if you want to know more.
Not a problem. We can probably learn more by asking directly than we could through hearsay anyway. In any case, I wish to do everything that I can.
I agree with what Harriet is saying. There's no such thing as doing too much after all. What's more, failing because I couldn't even be bothered to put in a little token effort. That's just not my style. Well, this is a conundrum. I suppose I can talk a little, but you must agree to my conditions first.
Uh-oh.
Of course. You name it, we'll do it.
Once it's all over, will you fill me in on all the juicy details? We can even have a little tea party. Enjoy a slow afternoon surrounded by flowers.
I don't think Risa would like that.
I have no interest in tea. I am, however, exceptionally interested in shooting Ash Maidens. You certainly have a stubborn side to you. Perhaps we can look forward to our tea party featuring a sort of sideshow. I knew you would understand.
Oh my god.
Holiness. I am definitely looking forward to this.
I think that makes this the first person to agree to being shot by Risa.
Lady Sakunahime, it may be best if you don't say anything too careless. Risa is very serious about shooting you.
Ha! I'm the Ash Maiden. If you think you can shoot me that easily, step right up. But more importantly, what about you? If you return alive from this battle, would you be so kind as to share a few tales from your travels?
Understood. We accept your conditions. We will return alive, and would be honored to attend your tea party.
Aww.
Excellent. You won't forget. And don't you dare forget that you
Is Risa
promised
gonna
to let
die?
me shoot you too.
This feels like it's setting up for her not coming back, and I don't like that idea.
I mean, even if you forget, I'll still shoot you.
I mean, as much as Risa is really annoying, I don't want any of the main characters to die.
Yes, we get it. Just don't forget to come to our tea party should you return. I will be expecting you. Okay now, about that barrier. I'll start from the beginning.
Alright, so the barrier stuff we already knew. The winds of annihilation. Oh, are there gonna be... Whoa. That was a weird flash. Oh, yep, she's there.
Confirming arrival on Omega. We're on an open plain in southern Cuento. And there's suddenly a battle going on.
Now this looks like a good time. So, which side should I shoot?
You can't...
Stop! Look carefully. Don't you see that they're fighting?
Yeah, of course. Those are photoner weapons.
My. Seems like the baddies have covered far more ground than we have.
First things first. We need to hear from Margareta. To me, everyone. Fleeting wings, I bid thee come. Advent!
Ah, itchy beard.
What do I do? What do I do? This wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. I just need more man and woman power. Well, god power would be ideal, but I'd even settle for fairy power at this point.
Well, you're gonna get all of that.
Just help me, please. Well, who's there? Margareta. Harriet? Oh, you're finally back. The Guardian and the Fairy too? And even some scary lady? I have a sinking feeling things are about to get even more complicated. I appreciate how quickly you catch on. But first, Margareta, what's happening here? Where did your opponents here come from? The lake. From the Black Cocoon.
Oh, I didn't realize it was still there.
It's a good thing we left some fortresses behind from our battle with Elmir. Oh, and we've already evacuated all the people who live around here. No need to worry about them. Now it's my turn to ask questions. What is that? How's it related to you?
What is what? Was she pointing at Risa?
I see. So, in the Guardian's world, a supreme evil being is
Terrible,
doing
horrible,
bad
no
stuff,
good, very
and
bad day.
everyone's having
Isn't that a book?
terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
I think that's a book.
And now you've gone and dragged us into it. Well, hurry up and wipe the floor with that supreme evil lady.
We're working on that.
That'd be a great idea. If it were anywhere close to being that easy, Maggie. Anyway, I wasn't expecting to see photoner weapons all the way here in Omega.
Well, they are part of
Oh gosh,
the
goodness
history.
gracious. Isn't it obvious? Omega's basically a glimpse inside the Akashic record.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Because this place is being formed out of the memories of the universe, they're going to be here because they're happening, and that's something the universe would have memory of.
I shouldn't be surprised to see it mimicking our own world. It'd be weirder if we didn't see that inside the memory of the universe.
Yeah, that's basically exactly what I said.
Since the passage of time here is now anchored to time on Oracle's side, the effects are showing up in real time too?
Makes sense.
Does that mean that Omega's basically replaying the history of what happens in Oracle's universe? I'm glad you're all enjoying this nonsense, but more to the point, we have to wall up your supreme evil, or our collective goose will be cooked too. No?
Yes.
You kind of glossed over any semblance of nuance there, but yes, essentially. Regardless of whether we signed up for this mess, at least we've got a common cause. So, what's the plan? Harriet's out there right this second, getting things ready so we can get to work.
Hello again, everyone.
Welcome back, Harriet. How'd it go?
I was able to get hold of 5 of the 6 Anima Threads binding this world together. But even with all my power, I cannot meddle with the final one. It appears we'll need to go there directly and drive a linchpin into the ground.
Ah, so that's gonna be our next thing here.
Bad feeling.
It's
about this.
where the cocoon is, isn't it?
What a coincidence, Fairy. I was just thinking the same thing.
The side of the black cocoon, yeah.
It's just as you suspect.
Yep, of course.
That hive of evil. The place where the black cocoon emerged. Elmir twisted it to suit his own ends, because it was at the heart of the Anima Thread, and was built as a place of healing. He wanted that power, and yet, it remains off limits, even to a person with my divine authority.
Which means that we have to get the enemies out of the way ourselves, so that we can reach the center, right? We just finished doing exactly that. Plunging into a sea of baddies, are we? Cannonball!
Oh my god.
Does this mean what I think, hope, and pray it means? Do I really get to pop clip after clip after clip into baddie after baddie after baddie?
Oh my god.
Single side for a second. It's time for the slaughter show, and we'll have the best seats in the house. Hey, Fairy, she's on our side, right? She's not going to suddenly decide she wants to shoot us instead.
Well, she is on our side, yes, but also she probably does want to shoot us as well. So, yes and no.
Well, if you're trying to make me more nervous, it's working. Oh, you don't need to worry. What's a stray bullet or three between friends, am I right?
Stray bullet between friends.
It's not a stray bullet, and we're not friends if you're doing it on purpose, for the record. Now I'm even more freaked out. I should have just called the Sword Maiden back from Wayland. Okay, deep breaths. If it must be done, then so be it. Her Holiness the Divine Queen rides now. Make ready.
Fantastic. Oh. 2 castles. We'll do this first, and then we'll do the path to the Anima Thread. Did they mention the Anima Thread at all in the previous episode?
Speaking of which, look, Maggie. Isn't this place the original Cuento Castle? What happened to the Epic Palace? Huh? The palace is where I live. It was made specially for me, after all. I see. So that means we're coming to Cuento Castle just to relax then? Well, yes. This is also my castle. What? What do you mean? I am the divine queen of the sacred magical kingdom of Epicuento. Is it so hard to believe? For someone like me, having a castle and a palace is the bare minimum.
Oh my god.
Since annexing Cuento, you've definitely turned the vanity dial up a notch. Well, it's your prerogative. Cut it out, would you? It's my kingdom, so it goes without saying that the castle and everything in it is mine.
I mean, she's right.
So, what are you going to do about moving it? It's a pretty long distance, right? With the power of the Sword Maiden, we'll have it taken care of lickety-split.
Gonna move the whole castle?
Use that ancient power for something so trivial? I don't really know much about the Crimson Fellworm or whatever, but if we don't use her power, the castle will be useless anyway. It's nice that Elise has been so forgiving. Well, even though the two kingdoms are now one, culturally and environmentally, they're completely different.
I guess putting the castle in the center between, like, in the center is probably the best idea, too.
When you suddenly merge the two, you expect there to be some disruption, even among the common citizenry. That's why I've been going back and forth between the two to hear what everyone has to say. It's the most prudent course of action.
Makes sense?
The Sword Maiden knows that, and has been kind enough to lend a hand. Well, you do have a point there.
I mean, I agree with her.
You aren't starting to actually respect a scoundrel like me, are you? Not that I'm complaining, mind you. Maggie, you really are starting to act like a real ruler of a real kingdom. You are starting to act like a real pain in the rear.
Oh my god, I love this. Alright, so now we're gonna go into the heart of the whatever. The Anima Thread. I have a feeling that we never really learned a lot about the Anima Threads because they weren't relevant to the plot. Oh, we're on a boat. Nice. She's literally just standing up front and center.
So, Harriet, just to make sure, the place all those enemies are swarming out of is the place we want, right?
Yes.
Right. That is where the heart of the Anima Thread lies.
We have a visual on the enemy. They certainly seem to be taking a defensive formation to guard the Anima Thread.
Makes sense.
I suppose we wouldn't have much hope of sneaking through a wide open space like this. Which means our only option seems to be charging it head on. Do I want to ask why you're so pleased by that idea?
Risa is right. We have no choice but to break through their vanguard. Guardian, would you do the honors?
Of course.
Movement in the enemy ranks. Looks like they've noticed us. All right, heads up. Rise and shine.
Is she gonna get Harriet as her gun? Yes, she is. So Harriet. Oh, look at her mag. It's like a little. Oh, that's hilarious. Whoa. That is cool. Alright. Guardian, take it out. I mean, that's what I'm doing. Oh, is there one more? There we go. Okay. So this is the forest. I don't think I ever actually did the Enchanted Forest mission. I got this. Take this big thing out. And it's dead. What? Excuse you. You could die, please. Thank you. Moving on. Ooh. Omega Wolf. Oh, okay. There we go. I mean, they're not particularly all that tough. Okay. And now we've got some supernaturals. Is the Omega Wolf also considered a supernatural? I mean, I guess that would make sense, wouldn't it? And... oh, there's more up here. And you're dead, and you're dead. Fantastic. Alright, well, it looks like we got a big open boss area. Yep. And just well, I don't know if I would call this a boss, but it's a long distance weapon. Oh, we've got a griffin here. The Foy Sorcerer. Oh, okay. Oh, hello. Well, the pillar's gone. No need to worry about it. Oh, there's a castle over there. Okay, so I guess that's our big goal. Oh, now we're back to Photoners. Fantastic. Well, I guess these aren't Photoners themselves. These are Photoner weapons. Unless these actually are Photoners. I'm not entirely sure what the... because, I mean, they could technically be Photoners, just kind of turned into these weapons. Because, I mean, that is kind of what they do. Alright, I think this is the last one. Yep, there we go. No, Minotaur. Demon Air Gunner. Oh. It's a giant... oh, that's cool. Oh. Hello. Now we got a bunch of stuff. Alright, let's take out this thing. Whoa. Ow. Man, if I wasn't level 97, this would be extremely difficult. I can tell you that right now. Alright, there's 2 over here. I'll take both of these out. There we go. You guys got that other one? No? Just me then? Alright. And we got another big open area here. Oh. Ooh. Fire demon. Oh, we got 2 boss fights here. Shouldn't take particularly too long because this is on normal mode. Oh, there's one down. Oh, there's tower over there. Ow. Oh, you're like punching me. Well, I guess this one is much harder to defeat than the other one is. Ow. Itchy eyeball. Alright. Oh, wait, was that it? Oh, okay, cool. Ah. Fantastic. At the end stands a god of justice. Oh, we're gonna fight like a big boss fight? Which boss fight are we fighting here? Oh. Okay. As soon as I learned what your name was, I knew you were evil.
Varuna. I should have known it was you.
Lady Harriet, I have been waiting for you.
Huh? Wait, hang on. Aren't you Harriet's aide? What are you doing there?
It's not what you think, Margareta. The Varuna you see here is our enemy.
What? Since when? That guy used to practically lick your boots, Harriet.
All of that was necessary to achieve our grand objective. That is all.
Your objective? But hold on. Why were you so desperate to save her then? Are you telling me every word of that was a lie? That it was all some big act?
The questions you ask have already been put to rest, Lady Margareta. My loyalty lies with Shiva, the goddess of annihilation, and none other. I will eliminate anyone who tries to bar her path. Such is the duty of Varuna, god of justice.
So this is the big boss fight we're going to be fighting here.
Really? Are you sure? Because it sounds like the one you're trying to convince is yourself. You know who you're just like? The followers of our last monarch, trying to come to terms with their minds being controlled. And I don't know you all that well, but I can tell you this. You didn't look as grim. At least you had some glimmer of hope in your face. Oh, Varuna.
I will support Shiva, the ultimate being. That is why Mitra, the shadow made manifest, and I, the unquestioning hand, were created. But we were rejected from the world before we could fulfill our duty. To stand beside the ultimate being, even should she be sealed in darkness.
Ooh.
Now, in the hour of our return, we will carry out her orders. That is the meaning of justice. The meaning of loyalty.
Well,
I'm afraid that as the ones who once stood by your side, it is our duty to stop you.
yeah, we're going to take him out now. I have a feeling this is going to be... Oh, gun. All right. Well, he's not going to be able to do a whole lot against me. Does it? Whoops, that's not the button I wanted to press. Oh, my Photon Blast isn't ready yet? I'm literally just charging my attack right in front of him, and he's got nothing to do to stop me. Well, you're finally doing some damage. That took you all that time to do that much damage. I just healed it in one shot. He kind of reminds me of Girahim. Oh. They're very similar characters. Oh, there he is. Suppress Varuna. Fantastic.
You put up a good fight, but my goal is already complete.
I was expecting us to... Oh.
I will reverse what you have done and sacrifice myself to destroy the Anima Thread. With the power of the mana energized by our battle, I'll smash it to pieces!
Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh! Holy crap. Who was that? Oh, I thought... Okay.
Honestly, this has to be
I thought that was a
one of the
sword
least
slash.
satisfying death knells a baddie's given me yet. Wouldn't you agree, Harriet?
You've done well, Lady Harriet.
Oh. We actually succeeded in preventing their plan. That's very surprising.
Varuna, why would you go this far? Do you really think Shiva is worth giving your life for?
That is not for me to know. I do know that were I to die here, my Lady Shiva would shed no tears. But in the end, what difference does that make? Loyalty is not offered in hopes of winning favor. Loyalty is not cast aside when it demands sacrifice. To die in the process of fulfilling my duty to Shiva would be utter perfection. And yet, Lady Harriet, I have not forgotten who I was during my days here. When I was not the god of justice, but simply me. I will always remember the brief time I had at your side, fondly and with gratitude.
Aww.
Oh, Varuna.
Guardian, I do not know what is right or wrong. When you face my Lady Shiva, I suppose the outcome is for the universe to decide. And with that, the rest I leave to you.
Wow. That was a very good scene.
Varuna, I hope you find peace. Harriet. It's all right, Margareta. Our grief will lie patiently in wait for us. until
Aw.
our conflict is finally over. If we cannot hold back the Anima Threads and activate the barrier, neither Omega nor the world of Oracle will find peace. Now, I will be the anchor.
So, how exactly are we using this to seal everything? Oh, big... Okay. Ooh. Oh, each of them has a... Okay. Are we gonna reverse seal this? Oh, that is cool. Oh, that's awesome. The whole continent is a giant, like, magical seal.
Enemy forces have ceased all activity. So this barrier really can seal the Photoners' power.
Unfortunately, I am not Sukuna Hime, and I doubt all will go without a hitch. The barrier will most likely be flawed.
Well, it's at least something.
I will remain here for now, to keep the barrier in place. But I do not know how long I'll be able to keep it up. Once again, Guardian, the rest is up to you.
Then I'll stay here. Harriet is our country's goddess. And I'm its divine queen.
Could you even come with us if you wanted to?
Margareta.
I don't know if she could. I mean, I guess
And Risa.
possibly.
Thank you for being by my side all this time. Your presence was most heartening. I mean that.
Oh, pretty, please. Won't you spare us the dramatic last words?
Aww.
Although, I guess you're already dead, so to speak. So you're well within your rights. Well, technicalities aside,
Oh my god.
we absolutely, definitely, positively do not intend to let you go so soon. There's plenty of fun still waiting for us out there. You'll see. When all this is done, we'll find each other again.
Right.
Oh, and we're gone. That was cool. Oh. Ah, there we go. I was confused there for a second. I was like, wait a second, there's no... Ooh, the Goddess of Annihilation soliloquy. Oh, we've only got like a minute and a half left in this episode. Again, I think I'm gonna have to cut this one short because I have a feeling this is gonna be a longer quest. But either way, that's about the time I've got for this episode. Like and subscribe if you like the episode. Ring that bell if you'd like to see more. Good night, and I think we're coming towards the end of this episode, which I think is pretty cool. Good night, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye!